Tri-State staple kicking off another season. Jason Maxwell spent the afternoon at the Loveland Dairy Whip and has more in this look behind the camera.
I know this isn't the Super Bowl, but for us, on a micro scale, it is. I mean, we've been preparing for this.
We wanted to have someone that would take over, the icon of Loveland, and he's committed to keeping it basically the same as us.
Here we go. It is game day, so we all kind of have a little bit of butterflies, but with the crew and then with the help of Rick and Teresa, with their 31 years of experience, and Teresa's parents, if you remember, this has been around since 1955. I think we're ready, but don't get me wrong. We're going to make some mistakes. We're going to fall on our face, but the going line is, I think I mentioned it in my interview with you before, is we're going to make it right.
And this year might be a little more exciting because of the new owner.
Look, Steve, nice to meet you.
Yeah, it was so nice. It was so nice when I saw the segment. The anchors were like, that's awesome. And then it was almost like you and I were long lost friends. You literally said, I don't know if you remember, you're like, Luke, thank you for buying the Loveland Dairy Whip.
Absolutely.
That's where I had my ice cream. I mean,
I love this tradition, and
Yeah.
it's almost 68 years since I stood right here and had my first ice cream cone.
Unreal.
It was my mom and dad had their house built up in the Heights, and they were checking on the progress of it. It was my birthday,
Okay.
1957.
Yeah.
And that's when I came down here and had the first one. Ever since then, and you're going to keep it the same, right?
100%.
Excellent.
Yeah.
The Loveland Dairy Whip lives.
Vanilla, here we go. All right, pressure's on. I envision, like Rick and Teresa, at least owning this for at least another 31 years or longer. And my grandkids and maybe even my great-grandkids are literally working here at the Loveland Dairy Whip. Passing the baton.
Oh my gosh,
There
takes
you
me
go.
way back. And the first time in almost 68 years of coming here that I've been on this side of the counter. So let me try.
Yeah.
As good as it always was.
Isn't it
Great tradition.
Yeah.
Here's a question, because we're going to bring Steve Horsemeyer in on this conversation. Do you think our fascination with seasonal creamy whips, like Loveland, there's one in Westchester, there's Putz's, do you think that's specific to this area? Because it seems like it is.
Well, I know it wouldn't be to areas that don't have seasonal changes, but I think so. But, because you love it, you go there often in the warm season, then you're without it for a while, so that desire builds up. So maybe.
Yeah, I know. What business to buy? You get more than half the year off.
Yeah.
Right?
And the product out there is great.
Yeah, totally. Agreed. Weather-wise,
Lifelong dedication to it.
So the Creamy Whip is open.
Yep.
However, it's not going to be really warm enough this weekend to enjoy it.
Yeah, you're going to have to wait for a little while.